Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name's Rebecca, I'm 28 and I live in Newcastle, and you are reporting for Beauty Duty. So today I've got a follow-up to my swatching video, which is comparing the two Carnival palettes on my eye. So I've got the Carnival XL Pro, which is well loved as you can see, and the Carnival 3 Love Tahiti palette. So I have used what I thought would be similar colours when swatching it, and I've used them you know, across both eyes. Which eye do you think is which, eh? Comment down below before I get into telling you which eye is which. And then comment again, you know, see if you were right or whatever. Do you think they look identical to each other, colour and tone wise? You can see my thoughts towards the end. I know this is a slightly different look for me, but I wanted to try and get on as many colours on the eye as possible so I could do as many comparisons as possible. My friend Teresa has also done this video as well, comparing the two palettes together, so do go check that out. I'll link that down below for you if you want to see a little bit of a different perspective to mine. I mean, probably going to be the same outcome, to be honest, but yeah, if you want to see another video on it, you know, why not? But if you want to see how I've done this and see the two palettes compared together, do keep on watching. Okay, so let's get started. My brows are on. I've just put soap on them. I don't really have any product apart from that through them. And I've got my palettes in front of me. So I'm literally just going to like throw it on the eyes and see what happens. Just gonna have a sip of my tea. Don't really have a plan for the look. Yeah, we'll see. We shall see. My eyelids are particularly dry at the moment. I have been using eye cream and stuff, but just gonna have to hope for the best. Yeah. It's a bit cold now, but oh well. Marauders Map cup. Okie dokie. So I don't have loads of, well, I do have loads of brushes, but I have my favourites. So I will be having to like wipe them off palette to palette and using the same brush as well. Then we can see also if I'm using the same brush on the same colours, gives us more of an indication of performance as well. But yeah, I'm never that organised. Okay, I'm going in with Make Waves from the Carnival XL Pro. Which is a sort of medium toned blue. To Making Waves from the XL Pro, I'm going to do XL Pro on this side and Carnival 3 Tahiti on that side. So I'm just taking this on a Morphe X Jaclyn Hill JH40 brush. So I'm sort of doing it from memory of some of the stuff that I compared palette to palette, so that we can see how similar they look on the eye. I mean, the question is that I didn't really answer in the last one. Do you really need both palettes? And let's be honest, right? A lot of people that are buying eyeshadow, it's not a matter of need, is it? It's a matter of want, you know. Do they want the palette? Like, I don't feel like I need to like come up with excuses of why I own both of them. I love the colour story of both. I love the XL Pro. So am I sorry that I own both palettes after the swatching video that I did? I'll link that down below. No, I don't. Not even in the slightest. Okay, so before I blend that out, I'm going to go in with Lagoon, which is that shade. This shade here from the Tahiti palette. I think unless you're somebody that does not have a big collection and you want to keep it not big, then to be honest, you know, it is what it is. Okay, let me lean forward a bit so you can really see. So I have wiped off the brush in between the two colours. Okay, so the undertones in these definitely are different. I'm not sure how different they're showing up on camera, but hey ho. And they definitely marry really, really well together, but this is definitely a lot more of a turquoise, and that's a true blue. I've taken this much further than that. Whoops. So I'll correct that before I blend them out. I was just chatting away and just do whatever I want, really. So I'm just going to make waves and even it up because I've gone way too far with that one there, more than it. So I think this is going to be quite a dramatic look. Because we're literally just smooshing loads of colours on our eyes and seeing if they look similar. Oh shit, so I got a shadow on it. Oh crap. Just a bit of shimmer on there, for fuck's sake. It's not the end of the world. So just blending that out. It does blend out really well. Maybe the accidental bit of shimmer shadow I got on there has helped. Yeah, it is a beautiful eyeshadow shade. I don't know if I've ever actually used it on the eye from the XL Pro, because I think it was unswatched, or I've used it once. It definitely wasn't swatched when I did my swatching video. Okay, I've just wiped this brush off and I'm just going to blend out this side. This might be one of the more dramatic looks I've done on my channel. Just wiping it off again so I can blend. Right, and then going into next, I think I'll go into one of the purpley colours. Just have a little look. So I'm going to go into Persuasion, which is this shade here, one of my favourite in the XL Pro. Then just going to pack that onto the eye. I'm probably going to cut the crease, so yeah. I haven't decided what's going to go on the crease yet. Okay. This is such a beautiful shade. I love it. And I love the combination of this kind of berry with blue as well. It is, oof, love it. And then just wiping this off. And then on the other side, I'm going to go into Twilight. Yeah, Twilight, which is this shade here. Just do the same thing again on this eye. I mean, Twilight and Persuasion look identical on the eye, but I think I can't tell because I've not blended it out, but I think the formula on the Tahiti might be a tad superior. Although not much blending is going to need to happen because I've gone right up to the brow. Oh, I nearly went over to the other side there. That would not have been good. Yeah, it's hard because my natural reactions like go back and forth. Yeah, I don't know if it's because I put more on Twilight or not. I'm just going to go back in and pop some more on Persuasion. I'm just wiping my brush off. Again, very similar, but not identical. I mean, near identical, but not. Yeah. So I'm just taking a Jessup 221 Luxe Soft Crease. I'm just going to sort of buff that a bit. It's not so much blending I can do when it's blended up to my eyebrow, but I need to blend it into the blue. There's a really bad dry patch on my lid, literally where I'm blending the blue and purple together, and there's not much I can do about it. So okay, I have a similar-ish brush to that, which is a Zoeva. This is stained, it doesn't have any actual colour on it, which is a Zoeva 231 Luxe Petite Crease. So I'm going to use it to blend out this side. If the Tahiti had came out before XL Pro, I probably wouldn't have bought XL Pro. Because the thing with Tahiti is it just has like the colour story is just so me that, yeah. Just slightly different, but essentially not at the same time. Okay, and then I need to, what am I blending purple into? Okay, so I'm going to blend the purple into, I'm going to take Inferno, the red, one of the reds from the XL Pro, and I'm picking up a Spectrum A12 to do that. Blends nicely into that purple. I'm sort of blending it as I go. Because there's no way I was doing base first with this. Okie dokie. Then I'm going to take Blaze from the Tahiti palette. Don't worry, I'm going to go back in and do some more blending, which is this red here. So I'm just wiping off the same brush. Wow, this red, I think they're slightly different tones, but I think this gives you more immediate, like, bam pigment, if I'm honest. I'm going to do my brows a bit more after, but because I'm always going to do something dramatic out here. Again, blends really well into the purple. No problems with that. Then I'm just going to take I've got a big fluffy brush here. It's no product on it. B06, which is a Spectrum. And I'm just going to blend out a bit of a dry patch here. It's not the shadow's fault. I'm just going to keep blending. There's no product on this brush at all. Okay, so got something going on. And then what I'm going to do is, oh, I don't know if I need to put my base on first. And then, what are we doing on the lid? Good question. Because I've only done one purple. Okay, I'm going to do some sort of crease cuttage and I'll be right back. See you soon. Okay, so I've cut the crease. I don't know how even they are, but anyway. I still don't know what we're going to do on the rest of this, whatever I've done. But yeah, we're gonna just go for it. We've gone dramatic, so we're gonna just keep going there. Right. Let's move on from here. So I'm going to do a green. I'm going to go into the Hype, which is the darker green of the two in the Carnival XL. Where's my mirror gone? There it is. And I've wiped off my Morphe X Jaclyn Hill JH40. And I'm just going to whack this in here. Don't necessarily want to keep this as like a very defined cut crease, but I just needed to create a little bit more space so that I could add some more colour. So there you go. Okay, so that's how that's looking. I will go back and do some blending. God, I bet I'm going to look at this footage and be like, woman, what are you doing? Oh well. And then I'm going into Tropics in the Tahiti palette, which is this one here. To scooch myself back in a little closer. Ooh, quite a bit of kick up in that one, my word. So they looked quite different when swatched, but on the eye, not hugely different. I mean, the formula on this is absolutely beautiful, though. I think it's a bit better than the original. Yeah, they are different greens. I'm not sure how obvious that is, but they are quite different. Like, I wouldn't exchange out one for the other and say that they're like replace each other, because this is like sort of bright parroty green and that one's got a lot more like, it's a bit cooler than that one is. Okay, blending red and green together was a choice, but it's a choice that I've made and I can't go back. So I'm just going to pop a little, just wiping off that brush. God, it's looking a bit sad. And go back into the hype a little bit on this side. Yeah, I definitely like this green more than that green. Circular motions. Green and red, that was a bit of a choice to put together, but I've done it and I can't take it back. So you can see I've done a harsh line there. That is a mistake, but there's nothing much I can do about that. And just wipe this brush off a bit and blend it out on that eye. Yeah, I can't really, you know, I've made a colour theory mistake here. So it is what it is. I should have put some yellow between it. Actually, I'm just going to try and see if I can save it a little bit. So I'm taking my Spectrum A08 and I'm just going into the yellow in this. There's only one yellow in the Carnival XL. I'm going into Keen and I'm just going to see if I can blend between these two to sort of try and save the blend between the two shades a little bit if I can. And I'd rather lose some of the colour and save the blend as a whole. See, these are the mistakes that we make. So I would blend out red with yellow and I can also blend out green with yellow. So that's my, so it has made it slightly better. So there we go. And then on this side, going into yellow in the, which is the only yellow in this one, which is a sort of a very yellowy orangey colour, and see if I can save it on this side. Yeah, kind of saving it a bit. Kind of still muddy, especially on this eye, but what am I going to do? It is what it is. Right, and then I'm going to take, let's do a pink maybe? Yeah. So I'm going to take Funky from the XL Pro. I'm just thinking I'm about to make a mistake doing pink and green together. I think I am, so I'm going to pop this into the inner portion a bit. Just remembered a little bit of colour theory because I'm thinking pink and green is probably not the best idea I've ever had. And then I'm going into Pink Lily, which is sort of pinky purple in this one. I think that these are going to come off super different on the eye. Nope. Really not as different as I hoped they would. No, they really don't. They look quite different in the pan. Oh. I mean, Pink Lily is brighter than Funky. It's kind of. I'm just going to pop a bit more Pink Lily on. But, yeah. And then I'm going to do orange in the middle. So I'm going to take Lit, which is that one there. Not generally a lover of orange eyeshadow, to be honest. Certainly not as a focal point. But for some reason in the Tahiti, they are really calling to me. And I'm really excited to do a look with them. And then I'm gonna use, I think I'll use Sundown. Yeah, Sundown, which is this one here. Right, so what have I done here? I don't really know, to be honest. Is it shit? A little bit shit. I'm just going to go into Pillow Talk, which is the... Actually, that's very white. Yeah, I'm going to go into Pillow Talk in the Carnival XL Pro very, very, very gently. I'm just going to soften up all around with that. I'm going to use it on both eyes because there's not a white in that palette. Certainly a more distinctive look of mine, though. I mean, I kind of hate it, but we are where we are, and what's happened has happened, and we're running with it. I might try and sort out the muddiness here with some liner or something. I'll see if I can do something with it. So I'm just going to go pop the rest of my face on, and I'll come back and we'll do the under eye. So I will see you soon. Okay, we're back, and I'm literally the definition of, well, that escalated quickly. So I've popped a little bit of black liner and blue liner on my waterline. I was able to semi-save the red to the green. I just put a crap ton of my Josh Cosmetics highlighter and draped it all around here and went right up and around into my brow bone. I probably should have filmed it to sort of save the blend the best that I could. But I think it's made it, it's avant-garde-y sort of look. So yeah. So for the under eye, I think I'm gonna keep it relatively simple because yeah, we've got a lot going on. So I'm gonna go into the Hype in Carnival XL, and where's my mirror? There it is. And I'm just gonna bring that down a little bit here. Just to sort of join up that situation. Then wiping that off and going back into Tropics. This does have a lot of fallout. I'm not going to hold it up because I need to like clean out the pan properly. Otherwise it's going to go everywhere because there's a lot of kick up in the pan. And blend that under there. Gone a bit further. Yeah, I'm just going to take a bit more of the Hype and blend it under. Okie dokie. And then just use maybe colours that we haven't used yet. Sorry, I'm just itching my nose. I'm going to take Showboat, which is this shade here. I'm just wiping off the same brush because this is literally perfect to do the under eye. So, and tap that out. Bring that right up to my inner corner. Blend it a bit together. Then I'm going to wipe off the brush, and I'm going to have to show you it. Oh well. Reef, and take that one there. Okay, they're probably the most different out of all the shadows that I've used. Oh my god, that is a lot of fallout. Don't know if you can see that. Wow, okay. But these eyeshadows are different. They're not interchangeable for each other at all. Okay, I need to sort that fallout out. God, well, kind of. And then I'm just going to take a big fluffy brush and just wiggle that under the eye. there wasn't anything on that brush. And then do the same on this side as well. Honestly, I have no idea how this is going to look on camera. Hopefully not trash. I've tried something a little bit different. We'll just see what happens. So I'm going to pop off and pop some lashes on and a lip, and we'll come back and discuss our thoughts. See you soon. Okay, so I was just adjusting the camera. Right, I'm back with my lashes on. Everything looks better with lashes on, doesn't it? I'm not sure how I feel about the look, but that is more my choice. See what happens when I don't do a halo eye, right? This is a choice, but I think it'll photograph nicely. Anyway, so just to remind you that this eye is my very well loved Carnival XL Pro palette, and this eye is my brand new Carnival 3 Love Tahiti palette. I'm gonna do a look with this as well. Might do 3 looks on palette, I haven't decided yet. And do like my traditional halo eyes and things like that, and do some really nice looks with it and see the quality, because this is just sort of like smooshing it on and see what happens. But let me know what you think down below. Let me come a little bit closer so you can see. I mean, do they look identical? Oh, let's stick on my tooth. Do they look identical or what? I mean, they look so similar, right? And I use a lot of colours. I ain't mad though. I ain't mad. Look, I love eyeshadow. I'm not mad. It is what it is. So I might pop off. I might do another look just for my Instagram, just pop something on, watch something whilst doing a look. So it'll be over there. So do go follow me over on Instagram. I'll leave my name somewhere local and linked down below. We have finally made it over 200 subscribers. I'm absolutely chuffed with that. Yeah, so do subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. Do leave me a comment down below. Do give me a cheeky like if you enjoyed the video. Give me a dislike, it's all engagement after all, and everyone's entitled to their own opinions. But thank you very much for watching my video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.